In this video today, I'm going to be going through everything I am packing for a 5-hour flight with our toddler, who will be 16 months while we are on our cruise. So we are going on an Alaskan cruise. Excited and nervous. Both, definitely feeling both. And I've got a lot to pack. We're flying United. The baby has her own seat, so she has actually flown twice before. We flew to a wedding when she was 6 months old, and then we flew to visit family when she was 11 months old. So she's done this before. I have no idea, if she'll remember. We've done this twice, but she's older this time, so she's more active. This is the longest flight she'll have been on, and the first two were both about 2 hours. This one's almost 5. Barring any unforeseen things like a delay, waiting at the gate to leave, waiting at the gate when we arrive, hoping and praying those things don't happen. So yeah, a little bit less than 5 hours, the longest flight she's ever been on. She's older now. She's going to be in her own seat. Both other times we were holding her when she was 6 months old. 6 months old, it was pretty easy to baby wear her, and she took a nap. I was nursing, so she nursed and fell asleep. So that was super easy. Honestly, younger, likely easier. So we're packing a lot more for the flight this time. We've got 5 main categories of what we're gonna be carrying on the plane. So we need stuff for her to sleep, because almost a 5-hour flight, her wake window is 6 hours, so she's definitely going to be taking a nap, ideally, on the flight. So her car seat's coming with us because she needs to be in a car seat. And then the plan is we've got sound maker that is going in the 2 sound makers actually are going in the carry-on bag. At home, she sleeps with white noise and waves. We have white noise next to her bed and waves by the door. So we'll have one. Well, we'll just play waves on the plane because the plane makes white noise, right? But we've got that, and then got a little blanket to throw over her as long as it's not hot. Sometimes planes can be really warm, right? So hopefully we can throw this over her car seat and make it darker and she'll sleep. But what I think is more important for sleep, backing up, another really important thing that we're going to pack later is her lovey. So we've got her main lovey, and we bought her a second one, got her used to that, and she likes it. So she has a bunny lovey that she asks for. She'll say bud bud, and it's really adorable. And that one we're gonna put in. Actually, we'll probably carry that one on too, because that is super important, like I said, about making sure our luggage isn't lost. Because I have no idea how they would get that to us if we get on the cruise ship and leave. Also, I did mention we're flying into Seattle and doing a closed loop. So Seattle to Seattle after going to Alaska. Yeah, so because flights from Alaska would have been insane, and we're not doing that with the toddler, right? And now I've forgotten what I was saying. Bear with me. Yeah, sleeping. Flying into Seattle. I don't know. So we're bringing the sound makers. Oh, Bun Bun, that's right, the loveys. So she's asleep right now, and we need her lovey all week long. This is not the day before the flight or the morning of the flight. We'll toss that in there, both loveys, and we'll give her less preferred dinosaur lovey, and then we'll keep the bunny lovey packed in our third personal item, and keep it clean for the duration of the cruise, to use it there. All right, so what I was saying is what I think is most important to get her to sleep is the sound maker, the loveys, and then making sure she is fed, making sure her little tummy is full is going to be the most important thing for napping. So I've got a couple of different things I'm packing. Some snack things are going to be more for entertaining her while we fly, and then the other snack things are going to be actually filling her belly. Got our antibacterial hand wipes. Very important. Gonna clean her up, clean her space, clean anything she throws on the floor. And then, like I said, some things are gonna be actually for hunger satisfaction, and some things are gonna be more for entertainment. So I got these, more for entertainment, just keeping her occupied, munching on something. And then these are for entertaining her also. And then we're gonna bring some pouches. So I literally have bought 20 pouches over the past month or so. Every time they were on sale, I would grab a few different types of pouches. You know, if you're a toddler parent, you know pouches are like the epitome of the best thing created for children. So I made sure to grab some that have high protein. The point of this one is that it has vegetables. And then this one is fiber and protein and has vegetables and fruit and fruit and veggies. So those are the main things filling her little tummy. And then these are new. She doesn't have them and I hope she likes them because I bought a giant box of them from Sam's. So they're called Wafflies. Waffly? Whatever. And so it's apple, carrot, and cinnamon, blueberry apple, and pumpkin butter and jelly. I was just talking to my mom about how both of us thought about how we won't bring peanut, anything or any sort of nut onto the plane because we don't want to be the person responsible for someone having a reaction. And yeah, like not even considering, you know, the emergency landing and all that inconvenience, like a human being having a reaction. So pumpkin butter is in that one. And then of course we're gonna bring water cup, snack cup, because on our second flight in the spring when she was 11 months old, she was eating some little yogurt melts and like made a big crummy mess. And I had them in like, you know, the little paper cups the airline gives you. And all of a sudden she just threw it and it went all over the man sitting next to us. All the crumbs. So we got this time. And then most importantly, I got some shelf stable milk. So these have been hanging out. It's the Horizon Organic. I'm gonna bring 2 just in case, you know, you never know with delays and emergencies. Better to have it than to not, you know. She'll only drink 1 before her nap, presumably, unless she rejects all the other food and is super hungry. She'll only drink 1 before her nap. But yeah, having these, we're gonna keep the extras in our stateroom, whatever they're called on a cruise ship. We're also gonna get extra. They have them on the ship, but I wanted my own just in case. Again, of course, traveling with littles, you gotta prepare for just in case, even more than normal. All right, so food, sleeping things. Other very important category is diaper changes. Diaper changes on a plane, so fun. As fun as you would think they are. If you've never done it, they're just as fun as you would expect. So the first time we flew, she did fine going. I actually don't remember, so I guess nothing happened. Coming home, she had a blowout in the airport. We had to change her in the airport bathroom, which is better than on the plane, right? But we had to change her clothes. We literally threw away the onesie because it was covered in poo. And we missed our flight. Like, we didn't miss our flight. We went to drop off our luggage and they were like, your flight's leaving in 20 minutes. And we're like, yeah, we'll make it. She's like, your luggage isn't gonna make it. So we got bumped to a later flight that was a connecting flight, not a direct flight. We had to change planes. We got home at like midnight. It was great. I don't really have any lessons there other than bring extra clothes. And maybe have one person go drop off the luggage if you're cutting it close and one of you handle the blowout. Or drop off your luggage and then change your poor baby covered in poo. I don't know. Get to the airport extra early. There's the lesson. Get to the airport even earlier when you're traveling with a toddler. Anywho, so... Oh, wait, no, it gets better. Then she had another blowout on the plane. And we were out of clothes. So this poor baby, I had to like clean her onesie and she had to stay in her poo covered onesie for the remainder of our flight until we got our luggage and got her other clothes. So our next flight, the one we took so that was when she was 6 months old. The ones we took, or the flight we took when she was 11 months old, we carried on all of her things. It was a carry-on. All, like, her piece of luggage was a carry-on. We didn't risk. So we had all the changes of clothes with us. Anything we could possibly need was right there above us. So either do that or pack tons of extra clothes in your carry-on or your personal item. So yeah, diapering. very important category. So I threw into this really big bag a ton of diapers, a brand new package of wipes, and open package of wipes, and several of these disposable changing table covers, which they had on our Southwest flight. They had a changing table in the bathrooms, but it was like minuscule. It was the size of the bathroom, right? Had to change it with the door open. It was like having my husband hand me things. So, but having this like where you can take it out of the bag, it's all together. You can quickly grab just this when your baby maybe is screaming or whatever. That makes it easier. Yeah, more diapers and change of clothes than you think you may need. And the next important category is toys and entertainment for the toddler on the 5-hour flight. So toys and entertainment for your toddler on a flight. Our kiddo doesn't watch TV or a tablet or anything. There's been a few times where I've been like desperate and really wanted her to watch a cartoon or something. She kind of likes nature shows. She'll be like, oh, look, a bear. And then she'll go about playing. On our flight, when she was 11 months old, I tried to put on Sesame Street and she did not care. So that's not our go-to for her entertainment for the flight. So I've grabbed a bunch of things and I've tried to make them either new or I've like hidden them for a while so that they are interesting, unique, different, whatever. So we've got some quiet options. So her quiet book, she hasn't played with this in a few weeks. I hid it. And then she's super into reading right now, which is great. Like that'll be an easy entertainment. So we got a few board books, 5 board books that I'm hoping will all fit into one of these bags. My mother-in-law, I put these on a wish list, and my mother-in-law sent me these spinners that have a suction cup, so they can either go like on the table if we get her out of her seat and like have her sitting in my lap. I can put them on the table, either folded up, or I don't know if she'll fit on my lap with it down, so it's probably gonna be folded up, and I can stick these on in there and she can play with them, or they can go in the window. And then when we're in our room on the cruise, I figure we can stick these on something and she can play with them there too. A pack of 3. And then I went to Once Upon a Child a few weeks ago and just happened to be there. I was actually selling some things and happened to be there when they were having a clearance sale. And they had bins of toys all for $1. So you better believe I looked through them, right? So I got 2 of these. We have one already, and this is like her favorite thing. When she gets fussy in the car, you give this to her and she's like, oh, okay, everything's better. So I got 2 just in case batteries die. So actually I guess they both don't need to go in the carry-on. One can go in our luggage. We'll set that aside. So this favorite toy, so it's a music maker. Lights up. So not a quiet toy. But planes are so loud. I really don't know if anyone around us is gonna hear. My parents and my sister sitting behind us. Person in front of us might have to deal with hearing her music toys because this one is loud. So that one will be a last resort. But this was 99 cents or $1 at Once Upon a Child also. I'm not too sure. I'm debating packing this one on the flight. Packing this one for the flight. Just because it's big and clunky. Did it say nose? Okay, that's enough. So this one's really big and clunky, but you know, it's different. She's never seen it before. It'll be like a last resort also. But this guy, I'm not gonna press him because he doesn't have an off button. And she loves her big puppy, whatever these guys are called. This one's called Scout. She has the girl one, but she loves it. So I figured this miniature one, which already has its own like little hook. So I figured this would be good for the flight because it's semi-familiar and it has buttons and plays music and talks, right? So that'll be entertaining. And then more quiet toys. She, like every other child on the planet, loves poppets. So we got this really big one. And then we have 2 of these and she loves it. And then this one will be totally new as well. This one's totally new. It's kind of the theme is totally new, or I haven't given her the thing to play with in a while. We're gonna take a couple of teethers, and then the most important thing straps, these toy straps or pacifier straps. We've never used them as pacifier straps. She never took a pacifier, so they've always been tied to toys. And they're the best so that your child doesn't throw the toy at you on the floor across the plane, you know. Even this one, this poppet has a little spot where you can tie it on. These poppets don't, so that's why we have the wipes, right? If she throws it on the floor in the aisle. But everything else has hooks that I can put a toy strap on. I mean, these are suction kept, right? The books obviously aren't. I feel like that's not enough entertainment, but that's what we've got. That's what we're going with. The books will probably be the favorite thing. And then, like I said, snacking will be an entertainment option. People watching hopefully will be her main form of entertainment. And if she ever gets really fussy, I'm going to pass her to her grandparents. That's the plan. I don't know if they know that. They will. They'll find out. And I think, surprisingly, that's everything. Yeah, so my biggest tips about flying, and I'm going to post this video after we do the flight, after the cruise, so I might have some more tips. But right now, from our past 2 flights, the toy straps on the toys is like my biggest one. Packing a million changes of clothes is a good one. Oh, also, that's what I forgot to say about diapers. So she wears Pampers overnights at night, the 12-hour diapers, and then just like cheap Target brand during the day. For the flight, we're going to put her in the 12-hour overnight diapers, so we don't feel like we have to go change her super frequently. Obviously, if it's a dirty diaper, we'll go change her. But other than that, we're going to change her right before boarding and then right when we get off. Hopefully not in between. That's 6 hours. We'll see. Hopefully 1 diaper change in between. And then doing the so diapers in like an easy to grab bag, toy straps for toys, new things they haven't seen in a while. If you don't want to buy a bunch of new stuff, go hide some toys a couple of weeks before the flight so it's new and different. And then the sound maker for naps and the lovey, having the lovey for naps are my biggest tips. I'll let you know if I learn any more. And now I'm gonna show myself actually packing it and we'll see how it goes. Everything should fit. It looks like it's not that much. We'll see. Okay, let's see what all actually fits in her diaper bag. So I also already have some things in both this diaper bag and our other bag we're going to be carrying on, like some Advil, some hand sanitizer, chapstick, things like that, that we always have in these bags. So now we're going to add all the new things. And I usually try to categorize. So, excuse me. Typically I have food, I don't know why I'm pointing, you can't see, but typically I have food like in this pouch and all the diaper change stuff here, and then in between is like the others, like the entertainment and stuff like that. That's not all gonna fit that way, so it'll have to be a little bit different. That's kind of why I categorized it, and we're gonna put it into some large Ziploc bags right now. All right, and now I'm gonna play background music and you're just gonna watch me. Right, so the front pocket, the toy dog is talking, and like I said, he doesn't have an off button, so this is probably going to happen the whole time. Anywho, this bag of all the food stuff doesn't fit into the front pocket of this, so I'm going to have to do a little rearranging. I think I'm just going to flip it
Can you bark like me?
I think I'm just gonna split it into 2 bags. And I'm also doing that just in case of leaks. And at security, it goes a lot faster if you take out your liquids. So I'm gonna put the pouches and the milk in the smaller one, and then we'll see if it fits. All right, so it's not too heavy. It has those baby books in it. So now I can tell my husband or anyone else wrangling the baby, there are 2 bags with snacks and things. One has pouches and milk. One has entertainment snacks and the little toy snack cup, not toy cup, snack cup, and her water bottle. We are going to be bringing regular bottles for the milk, but we're using those between now and then. So those will be another thing we pack morning of. So yeah, not too heavy, all full. It's falling off the table. And then this one, I threw diaper changing in this blanket in the back big pocket. And then, you can't see that. Back big pocket, diaper changing things and blanket. And this one has the sound maker, change of clothes, and a few other just things we always have in there. So later we will be throwing our phone chargers and external battery packs in there. I think that's it. I think that's all we're taking on the flight. So yeah, I will report back. I'll have a clip at the end of this video with how it went and probably some clips from our travels. So if you found this helpful, please like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, all the things the YouTubers ask. And yeah, stay tuned for future videos about traveling with our little one, videos about past travels. I'm gonna do some food roundups. I've got lots of exciting content planned, and I'm very excited to be venturing into the YouTube.